Playing that movie before you go to sleep? You saying I'm gonna try to do what? You trying to go to sleep or you trying to play the game? You niggas playing or what's up? Is it just me and you going in here with a whole bunch of randoms? I think we're here on this level. Yeah, I go to.
Anybody? Anyone? What are we thinking? What about rape? You know what I'm saying? We capture each time and amount to rape. Or a speed. Yeah, what kind of speed do you measure the moon? Atoms, electrons, how the hell should I know?
I'm gonna get laid.
No, I hope this did not bust. I followed you.
You see, oh, did you?
Yeah. It's the ring.
Yeah, I think I try to follow you back. So.
But you know what? Yes.
Is that a woman bus home? I know mine froze too. Take mine down too.
I was like, yeah, it's froze.
And you can just put it in the fridge. I mean, they put in the.
It's a surprise.
She sucked the brother's soul.
You got cups?
Uh-huh.
You don't want none of mine?
No, we take it to the head around here. We don't need no cup. All the way to the right.
Oh. Oh, you do have it.
You know why Beyonce sang to the left? Because black people had no rights.
Good.
I'm done, son. I done heard it all, bro. I done heard it all, bro.
Gotta go to the ladies' room first before I came ready to do anything.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Redskins. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
I'm about to buy me some G-Nugs.
Here we go. Ready? Hey, alert! Hey, box truck. Hey, gun.
50 seconds to mine.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8-ball on the road to get things going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. There's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
21. Hey, Charlie. I got you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Garoppolo on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Garoppolo. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
This is fielded at the 27. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And a 2-touchdown lead for the Buccaneers as they've just scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now Haskins to throw it. He gets it in the hands of Geis. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Telvin Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
When the nighttime event while being chased, it triggers.
Watch the safety creep.
And trigger reinforcement calls during the chase.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away.
Wait, why I didn't do it?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Redskins 7, Jaguars nothing.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tressway on to punt the football.
8, almost 9.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
I just really need the police to chase me. I'm not even worrying about winning no race. Oops, it put me in a race.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I kept saying flying Dutch.
Here we go. 180.
That's what this one is. That's what this race is.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Move 12, fellas. Here we go. Bud. Hey, gun. Cut.
Garoppolo now. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one covers 29 yards, first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Redskins 17-yard line.
No, my car don't go that fast.
Here we go. 180!
Oh, it must be nice.
Buffalo, maybe a free
The
play.
highest I got on this car is 197.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Oh,
So
damn, I
all
didn't
even
even
at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look, Jim.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Oh, yeah, I need
What
them
they're
to
looking
chase
for
me.
now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I'm not even going fast.
Second down, Haskins. He's
Oh,
got his
that's
man. This is two. And he slips up past the
Oh, that's the one
45
back
before
up.
being
That's what
tackled.
I'm talking about.
A Redskin first down. The pickup, 15 yards.
Did you finish off your challenges with this?
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. Geis. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
I'm not going fast. I'm not
And
trying to
he's
get
going to
away.
be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Okay, now I got 3 of them. Let's go, bitch.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey!
It's that jump right here.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A good pickup there, a 22. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Looking deep down for you. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check. Check. Hot. 11. 21. Here we go.
And my mom moved back up there with y'all.
To throw is Garoppolo. He's got it to Williams. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's complete to Williams. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Bro, where the fuck the police at? Nah, Brian, with all that. Come on, let me cause a ruckus then. Oh, I'm running into cars. Maybe they'll call them or something. I don't know.
Watch the screen. 57's Mike. Hey, gun.
Oops.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's got Allen. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Bro, they really don't have no police, and I'm a level. Oh, there you go. Come here, bitch. No. Come here. There you go. Come on. I just needed you to chase me. No, Lab, you gotta let me win.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Man.
And that is incomplete.
I needed the one that. I was just trying to get the damn police on.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And that screen on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Oh, my pumper drag.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied in quarter number 2.
I forgot.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a run with Geis. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the whip. Kill.
Again, it's Fournette. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the Jaguar first down.
Here we go.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. This is Armstead on the carry. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Looking down, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
57, 57's right. Down to lose one. 57's Mike.
Where the fuck is the police at, man?
13.
There you go, come on.
21. Here we go.
There you go, come on.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Nigga that blew my tires, huh?
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I got it.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Check.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Hey, gun.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Za'Darius Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Heel shot. You gonna try to heel shot me right now?
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Now Haskins on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the... He's got him in, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Makes the score Redskins 28, Jaguars 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll keep it on the ground. Donaldson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just giving him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Here's Geis. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll give it back to Armstead, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, this is Geis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at
And the most of the return of the age. Oh. Oh boy. I never know.